Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of cryptocurrency arbitrage trading. It looks like we have hit the jackpot with that Ethereum swap short, and we are finally going to break the 50 Bitcoin mark. Please give me thumbs up and have a look at the links in the description below, which will save you some money. So the funding is extreme on this Ethereum USD swap, and we cannot overdo that, so we cannot just buy too much because ourselves will just shift the funding too much. However, I don't think we will overdo this if we just jump into this one. So our position now, I don't want to go over 200 bitcoins because that will be a risk and the liquidation price will shift. However, the funding is just so good that it's hard to walk past, so we'll have to manage our risk a little bit better. But let's do it, YOLO. So the cash cow Ethereum USD long on the swap is making a lot of money, and then we are hedging this with the futures. The futures is decaying, so it's a win-win. Over time, the premium on the futures is decaying. Okay, so let's just buy that. I will not go through the futures first for that hedge because that market maker is hedging on the swap. We have discovered that from our previous video. Now, it wasn't particularly apparent when I was recording the video, but when I rewatched it, it was actually apparent that the market maker is hedging, and what we have initially seen in the order book has changed dramatically after shifting quite a lot of contracts there. Oh, it looks like we have bought everything. Ah, snap. So we will not be able to get some even numbers. Yeah, I don't want to fiddle with this too much. So let's just match this amount. So 300 and then 9,000 just to get exact same amount. It looks like it might take a while. We might have to wait for the market maker to fill our orders. Okay. Yeah, so it will take a while to get all these filled, but as we have observed when we were fiddling with these positions before, this market maker will execute against our orders and he will keep the price in check. It looks like on testnet they have these bots which are following the premium pattern and keeping the premium in check on many of these contracts. So majority of the altcoins, not on Bitcoin actually, but it is the case on Ethereum futures, and then Bitcoin futures are allowed just to fluctuate wildly, and swaps are able to fluctuate wildly as well. I'm actually looking forward to Bcash futures on testnet. Okay, so the price has dropped a bit. And where do our liquidations lie? At the moment, this liquidation is at 200. That is quite tight. I really hope that the funding will not flip. But the other thing is that even if the funding flips, we have such a big position. The open interest on the futures contract, on the swap contract is 3.6 million. Our position is 0.8 million plus. So we have 25% more or less of everything there is. So if the premium drops, then we can easily if the premium goes into positive territory and is no longer advantageous for us ourselves, we can just bring it back to the profitable territory. So we're still not getting fills on this one. Oh, okay, that's because the price is dropping. And then maybe the price will go up and then we'll get all the fills that we need. Okay. Fine, I'll come back with a further update. And this is a fast forward few days update. So this Ethereum position has been an absolute home run. I have bought it at a massive discount with the entry price at 230 when the real price should have been just under 240. There has been some massive funding paid. The account went from 30 odd, like 36 to 54 BTC. However, unfortunately, nothing lasts forever, and we had these nice discounts up till here, and now it looks like one entity has started aggressively buying Ethereum on testnet, and this premium is this discount is going to turn into premium, so we'll have to close the position. Just by the looks of the order book, it looks like this market buy, which was just only 10,000 contracts, which is surprising, but probably combined with these orders here, so 10k and 10k as well, have shifted the premium, and we can see that the index price is 244 more or less, and there are plenty of orders above 244. So I don't think that we'll be able to keep this premium in the to keep the funding in the negative realm. So my best guess is after I allow this funding to kind of be applied to the position, I'll have to start closing the position quite aggressively, and just by the looks of it, our position is 800,000 contracts, which is notional $2 million. But I think I'll have to close it all, most likely. The 800 contracts market sold would take us to 243, so that's pretty much the same price as the mark price. Looking at some other opportunities, it looks like this market maker on the June USD future is rock solid. He's just keeping the premium tight, and he's not changing it. So this is our equivalent of a spot market if we're looking at the arbitrage. Ethereum USD, what was that? That's the error. Fine. It was the error quite commonly occurring in the old days. I haven't seen it in ages. Yeah, so unfortunately nobody has sold massive amount of these contracts. Looking at Bitcoin, there is some nice funding opportunity here at the moment. But first I need this closed because we are quite leveraged up. We only have 20 Bitcoins free, and our liquidation is not that far from the current price. So first we close this, and then we can fiddle with some XBT USD. Well, actually we can fiddle now. Why not? well, but only on small amounts. Are we more bullish on the yen or more bullish on the won? Mm. Let's say on this. Oh, snap. So I need to figure out what is the size. 1.65. That should be good. Post only. So that is a long XBT USD short swap against Korean won. Maybe you will be able to increase this position, but by the looks of it, quite unlikely. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and open a new account with the links in the description below. Opening a new account with a new email on these derivatives exchanges will save you money on trading fees.